Today, I want to talk about whether or not your partner's body count or number of past partners is too high. Now, the short answer to this question is it depends. And I know that that may not seem helpful right now, but we're going to discuss exactly why that is in this video. I want to start off this video by saying that if you have a number in mind that is too high, then more power to you. You have the power and the freedom to make any decision that you want in your life, and I am not going to judge you for that. That being said, I want to pose a few questions here for you. Where would you rather have this number be? Is there a perfect number that would make you feel all the safety and comfort in the world? Does that number exist? Or is this idea around body count and number of partners completely arbitrary? Does it really mean anything at all? If your partner has become a completely different person because they've put in the work, they've done self-reflection, they might have gone to therapy, they've changed their behaviors, should you hold their past against them if they are no longer the same person they might have been 5, 10 years ago? Let's flip the script here onto you. Let's say that you had a history of abuse in all of your past relationships, and eventually you realized that you had to stop this behavior, and you realized that this behavior was coming from unsolved pain from your childhood. Now, you took full responsibility and initiative for your life, and you did the work. You went to therapy, you found more productive behaviors, you changed your life, and you changed your personality. And because of this, you became a completely different person. Should any future partners that you have be justified in judging you for your past abusive behaviors? Would you deem that to be totally fair? Ask yourself that. Would that be fair for them to hold it against you? I suppose it's up to them ultimately and how safe they want to feel. If that makes you feel frustrated and makes you feel like it's not really fair for them to think that, can you apply that same logic to your partner? Now, I think the majority of people would probably agree that a colorful past and having a lengthy amount of promiscuous behavior is really quite exhausting and is not healthy long term. Most of the time, people only behave promiscuously because they don't want to face the unsolved pain that they have inside of them. It's a cope. It's a distraction. And oftentimes they will go about these behaviors until they realize it's too painful to keep doing them. Now, maybe your partner doesn't believe promiscuity is harmful, or maybe they don't regret their past, and that's also fine. And this leads me to my main point here. Who are they now? What do they believe now? What are their behaviors now? That's who you fell in love with, right? Not who they were, not some idea of them. You fell in love with who they are now. And the only thing that's keeping you from fully getting into that love 100% is some idea that your mind has made up around your partner's body count being too high. Ultimately, what matters more is who the person has become and not some arbitrary number, which really doesn't mean that much at all. If you could completely eliminate your partner's past, completely delete it, wipe it from all existence, and remove the idea of it entirely, their life started right now, would that change anything for you? If so, this is really just a hurdle and a block that your mind needs to get over, because it changes nothing about who they are right now in this present moment. Now, again, if this number is something that you can't seem to get over, if it makes you uncomfortable, if it makes you sick, and it's not something that you're willing to look past, that is fine. But remember that that is an idea of this person that you are with, and not who the person that you are with actually is. I hope that this video was helpful for you. If you need help in overcoming retroactive jealousy and OCD, I have created the RJ OCD Recovery Group. Now, it's free to join, and in this group, you can collaborate with other people who are on the recovery and healing process. you can get access to all of the different courses that I've created, and also bi-weekly accountability calls with myself and all of the other members of the community. The link is in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.